Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Another Fano group issued a statement today rejecting Eskinder Nega as the overall leader of the Fano movement. Which group is this and what is the significance of these statements? How many groups have rejected Eskinder so far? Secondly, Ethiopia is actively mediating in Sudan to end Sudanese civil war. Where is Birhanu Jula, Ethiopian military chief? Is he part of talks between warring parties in Sudan? Details for you in this video. Firstly, viewers, Fano is seeing an unprecedented challenge. Just like TPLF is seeing a challenge, Fano is seeing a similar challenge too, though both are different types of entities. TPLF is a political party, very organized. Fano groups have been loosely organized. They were never organized under one command. They are trying to organize, but it seems that it is going to be an uphill task to put them under one command. A few days ago, we heard that Eskinder was chosen as the leader of Fano groups. That voting was held, and groups from Gujum, Shoa, Wollo, Gondar, they participated, they voted. Eskinder got majority of the votes. That is why he has been elected as the overall leader of the Fano groups. But immediately after that, we saw statements from some Fano groups rejecting Eskinder. Some would say, why is that Tafra Mamu has not been chosen? Tafra Mamu is a new arrival. So I don't think it would be possible for him to gain support from all parties, all groups, all Fano groups, because he just entered this struggle. Maybe after a few months, he'll be able to be in a position, he'll be in a position to lead entire Fano movement. Secondly, I said that Eskinder would lead political wing of Fano. Military wing still will be led by people like Tafra Mamu, Tazara, Negose, and those commanders who have been fighting since last year on the ground. Immediately after the announcement of Eskinder's election, we heard statement from Gujum Fano. Gujum Fano was the first Fano which rejected Eskinder. Asras Mare Demte spoke. He shared a message. He rejected Eskinder. He said his group will continue its struggle, but Eskinder does not have the required capability and skills to lead Fano movement. We know that Eskinder and Zameen Kasi have not been on good terms because Zameen Kasi removed Eskinder from Gujum after he was released from prison. So first rejection came from Gujum. Official rejection, statement by Asras Mare Demte. Then we saw that Gujum Fano spokesperson also accused some Shoa Fano groups that the Shoa Fano groups planned his removal, and it was linked to Eskinder's election. Another statement today from Wollo Fano. Wollo Fano is also united. Gujum Fano is united too. Gujum and Wollo are two united Fano groups. They're united under zonal commands. In Wollo, Mere Wuddajo and Colonel Fantaun Mohaba were leading the struggle. In Gujum, Zameen Kasi, Asras Mare Demte, and former ASF officers are leading the struggle. Wollo Fano spokesperson Abebe Fantao has issued a message. He also rejected Eskinder. He said Eskinder does not meet the required criteria. And he importantly announced that soon Wollo Fano will form. It will form a representative Amhara organization. So Wollo Fano, it means, wants to lead from the front, maybe. It wants its leaders, Mere Vodajo, Fantahon, to be on top. When will this new organization be formed? That remains to be seen. Already Fano movement has so many groups, but new organizations are being formed. Abebe Fantao said that this is the third time that Eskinder has formed a new organization in the last 1 year. That just shows that he is incapable. He is not competent enough to lead this struggle. So Eskinder, how will he lead the struggle? Because in 2 zones of the Amhara region, Wollo, where Fano is united, Gojjum, where Fano is united, Eskinder will have no influence. Shoa, Asagad, Mekonnen and Mekatau have not been on good terms. Will both support Eskinder? Not very likely. Gondar Fano is already split. It's not under one command. Eskinder will face opposition in Gondar too. So how will he lead the entire Fano struggle? It seems that it would be very difficult for Eskinder to be accepted by all Fano groups in the Amhara region. Let's see how he handles this challenge. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopia is actively intervening in Sudan to end the war between RSF and Sudanese military. The war broke out last year, internal civil war between military led by Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, General, Chief of Army Staff there, head of Sudan's Sovereignty Council, and RSF Chief Hamdan Dagalo, leading Janjaweed militia members, which are now called RSF fighters. Fighting ongoing since last year, both parties in control of large parts of Sudan. Sudan is virtually split. Western, central parts of Sudan are under RSF control. Northern, eastern parts are under the control of Sudanese military in alliance with other groups. PM Abiy visited Sudan a few days ago and he delivered a special message to al-Burhan. I did a video on that. That was a peace proposal reportedly which he delivered to al-Burhan. Obviously, peace proposal from RSF and UAE. UAE is a key player. It is backing rapid support force, we know. And al-Burhan warmly welcomed PM Abiy. Why? Because Burhan's position is weak. If the war goes on, maybe military will lose more ground. So Burhan is showing flexibility. That's why. He is showing flexibility because his position is weak. He is forced to lose the ground. So he agreed to consider the plan shared by Ethiopian PM Abiy. And then we saw that yesterday there was an important development in Sudan when al-Burhan talked to UAE's ruler, Mohammed bin Zayed. It's a breakthrough, people say, because Sudan filed a complaint against the UAE with UN that UAE was backing RSF. UAE, in its reply, rejected Sudan's allegations. But it seemed after PM Abiy's visit of Port Sudan, things improved and Al-Burhan contacted Al-Burhan and Mohammed bin Zayed. They held a telephonic call. Secondly, thirdly, Ethiopian military chief is in South Sudan. Birhanu Jula is in Juba reportedly. He's in Juba meeting with Abdurrahim Dagalo. Abdurrahim Dagalo is Hamdan Dagalo's brother. He's Hamathi's brother. He's one of key figures in Rapid Support Force because he is Hamdan Dagalo's brother. Abdurrahim Dagalo is in South Sudan, Juba. Ethiopian military chief in South Sudan, and they held meetings with Salva Kiir, South Sudan's president, reportedly. So Ethiopia is now fully involved in Sudan. It is trying to play the role of a deal maker. It is trying to play the role of a peacemaker, a deal broker. Let's see. Overall, I think it should be welcomed if Ethiopia manages to play a neutral role to put an end to this war. But generally, Ethiopia is more aligned with RSF and UAE. Why is Burhan listening to Ethiopia? Because Burhan's position is weak. So he wants some sort of agreement which could ensure that military remains in power, maybe in alliance with RSF. What about civilian groups who met in Addis Ababa a few days ago? They want their share as well. They met in Egypt as well. It's a very complicated situation, but if RSF and military agree, at least guns can be silenced and the two parties can then talk to civilian groups for a broad government with participation of military and political groups. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.